Hey, my sister ladies, and my wives, my mothers, and of course, my sisters. How are you ladies doing today? I hope everybody is in absolutely fabulous spirits. I'm feeling quite chilled myself, to be honest with you, so I thought I'd grab a few moments whilst ladies, I always be trying to grab these moments once the house is semi-quiet. The kids are in their playroom. I believe hubby is doing some editing in the office. Kids' nanny is somewhere in the house. So I'm gonna sit and talk with you ladies very quickly and see how long I can get on here. Okay, what am I gonna talk about? I want to talk to you ladies. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, slight mind blank. I want to talk to you ladies about one source of income is childish. True or false? True or false, ladies? In the times that we live in now, do we believe? Do we accept that one form of income is childish? You know, now my take on that is heck yes. Heck yes. To have one source of income, ladies, it's not even childish, it's dangerous. It's damn right dangerous in these times we are in. To have only one means of your income coming in, it's just common sense. Anything happens, any variables that happen in life, which always do, that happen, that affects you. And sometimes let's just say health being one of the biggest ones. Anything happens to affect your health, that affects your ability to it's attached to your income. Things change. Now, if you receiving money is based on you working for money, if your health takes a toll or takes a downturn, situations change, right? Now, your whole life is thrown into deep financial instability. And you can go from financial instability to abject poverty relatively quickly, guys. A lot quicker than people realize and think. So for me, no, having one does not make any sense. We no longer live in times, of our parents and grandparent generations where, that job, you could say that job would keep you for how long? And really, how long has it been that since we could really say, people have been in the same jobs for over 15 years, 20 years? Those times they really are outdated. A lot of the times now, we're living in times, guys, where people are having to do multiple jobs for numerous years at a time. I've known people that have been working three jobs for the same three jobs for years. The juggle is real. But we live in a time now where I strongly believe we need to be using our skills and our assets to bring in money. We need to be looking, there's so many things that we can do, ladies, and we'll have another conversation about money-making revenue streams, alternative streams of income, because realistically, I've been researching some articles, and as it stands now, 2022, they say on average, you should be pulling in at least 10 alternative streams of income coming in. 10. 10. 10. Now, I'm going to do another video as to 10, because yes, you can get 10. But the number of 10 is quite a lot, guys. So it's from going from being able to have one income that could generally provide for your family, your needs, your leisure needs, and your future needs. We're not in that situation where you're having two people households, financially not being able to still provide what people were providing before. And we are now in times where we are by far richer and more affluent and have more opportunity of outcome than we have ever done in history. How do those two work? So we could sit there and work out all those conundrums, or we could really just get to the crux of it. Okay, I got to bring in some extra incomes. So ladies, I want to know what streams of incomes are you bringing in at the moment? How many incomes do you have? Don't be ashamed if you aren't one, because all that means is we've got to look at how we're going to bring in more. But what are your streams of income? What are they? How many do you have? Which other streams of income can you bring in other ladies in so that they can have that as a stream of income? Because we need to be networking. We need to be cross-working with each other. Sister Circle, it's about business also, ladies. It's about business. Bring your business mind. Bring your business head. This is what we have to do. So let me not digress. But in terms of streams of income, I want to know the ideas of other potential ones, because if there's a stream of income I haven't heard of that is making money, then bring me in on it, ladies. Let us see how we can utilize it. Let us see how we can operate as a group within it. And let us see how we can start to work towards having actual investments and assets and things like that, so that collectively we are not left at the disposal if anything happens to our health. Because ladies, it's different. I'm married. My husband takes the majority of and he has. I was retired. When we had our first child. He retired me. We came to the agreement that, because ladies, I could have carried on working. I'm a former teacher by profession, amongst other things, but a former teacher, trained. So when I found myself in a place where I wanted to look after the children and have the ability to, we weren't sitting there flossing with loads of money where I could be like, okay, I'm just going to be a housewife now. So he retired me. We made a conscious decision. He was going to retire me. He was going to take on the brunt of the work and the labor so that I could be a housewife. I could be retired and I could be intentional. I'll have another conversation about what being retired really means, because a lot of you just think that, but I don't want to just be married and retired. And then I say, what do I do with myself? There is a lot you do with yourself when you're retired. As with anybody when they're retired, it's upon yourself to make sure that you still have things to do. And being retired doesn't mean I stopped having a husband or a child. So yes, but I just had more time to be intentional. But once again, not to digress. Not to digress, she said, even though she's fully digressed. But yeah, so in terms of that, my husband was bringing the source of income, But as time has gone on with having more children, we've had to produce more forms of income, because you cannot work with 3 babies. All growing, all having needs, all wanting them to have the best opportunity, provide the best opportunities for them. That could not have been done on one. And to do that would be putting extreme pressure, So, ladies, we have to, wives, yes, you should be bringing alternative streams of income also, and looking into ways which you can bring that into your household, how that can be the investment into your household. And if your husband is having to fund your investments, ladies, as with anything in business, let us bring in low cost, low risk investments that they can invest in startups with, So as mothers, yes, we have to, mamas, come on. I know, if I'm just too much of a hoarder, but if I wasn't such a hoarder, ladies, if I really was to put my backside into touch, when I think of the clothes, which I have, and I don't apologize for it, I've given to charities, the children have outgrown things, or clothes I've given to friends, because, I keep my stuff in an excellent condition for the children. But once they've outgrown something and you give that on now, I could have been selling it, because I had another friend who, listen, she was, once the kids had worn it a couple of times, not even once they had outgrown it, once they worn it 1-2 times, she sold it on. And she was keeping them in excellent condition. And other mothers were buying, clothes, because not everybody can afford to buy brand new clothes. And not even that, but you have some savvy mamas which are like, why am I going to buy that brand new when I can still get it from another mom who is taking excellent care of it? Because I take excellent care of the children's clothing and toys and items. So if I was to sell them, I would only be selling things in really good condition. Do you see what I'm saying? So if I have those things, why would another mother not benefit from it? And then I make a bit of change from it. But my mindset wasn't really that. But other mamas do, and that's other streams of income she's bringing in, and not putting that extra pressure on her husband to have to the kids, I want them to have new things, and it's like she's selling stuff and getting new stuff. That works. Now as sisters, individually, ladies, up until when we have the husbands, up until when we are officially retired the right way, we should be having multiple streams of income to keep ourselves, because women, a lot of the roles which we go into within the workforce, they're not stable for us. They're not. And as women, just biologically, our bodies, the things that we go through, it affects us and affects our work, our productivity, all of it. So ladies, my wives, my mothers, my sisters, it is foolish, absolutely, yes, hands down, without a shadow of a freaking doubt, to have one stream of income. We need to up it, man, up it. Up the streams of income, up it. Do you see what I'm saying? And the streams of income you have, please let us know, promote it. Feel free to promote it here, because we need to know. So I'm going to leave it there. I've spoken for nearly 10 minutes, ladies. So let me leave it there. All food for thought. Lots of stuff for you ladies to pick out on there and, reply back. I look forward to your responses. Okay, ladies. Bye.